Thank you, Chairman Jordan and members of the Judiciary Committee for allowing me to come before you today and testify. I come before the committee today to discuss my bill, H.R. 5585, the Agent Raul Gonzalez Officer Safety Act. I introduced this bill last month after consistently hearing from my constituents and local leaders about the detrimental impact that high-speed chases have in southern Arizona, specifically in Cochise County, which is in my district. The bill is simple. It makes it a federal crime to evade law enforcement within 100 miles of the border. To me, it's simply common sense that this should be a federal crime. If you're engaging in a high-speed chase and evading CBP or local law enforcement, you're clearly not a good actor. Unfortunately, the current laws does not make this crime in and itself, and it leaves the burden of prosecuting and charging these individuals to our local communities. This bill is named in honor of Border Patrol agent Raul Gonzalez, who tragically lost his life in a high-speed chase last year while pursuing a group of illegal immigrants in Texas. Sadly, he's not the only person who has lost his life as a result of these bad actors' actions. In my community, we have seen bicyclists injured, countless hospitalizations, and tragically, a 65-year-old named Wanda, who was struck and killed by a 16-year-old smuggler while driving to her own birthday party. Drug cartels recruit individuals from across the country to drive down to the border, pick up migrants, and transport them north. The bottom line is that we need to change the calculus for those who endanger all of us when failing to yield to law enforcement. By making these actions federally punishable, we are sending a strong message to these bad actors that this type of reckless endangerment is not tolerated. At a time when it's arguably the easiest to cross our southwest border and be granted entry by this administration, we all should be asking ourselves why these people are fleeing law enforcement. The answer is, these are really bad actors who the cartels want to evade arrest. In August, I was proud to welcome members of the Oversight and Judiciary Committees for a border tour and hearing at Cochise College in Sierra Vista. There, Cochise County Sheriff Mark Daniels testified before us that in the first 5 months of 2023, there were 121 failures to yield just in Cochise County. He added, in southeastern Arizona, and cartel groups have dramatically increased in size and become more reckless, aggressive, and violent, bringing unrest and fear to the citizens living on the border. I am proud to have the support of 10 of our Republican colleagues. Additionally, my bill is supported by many local communities and supported at the federal level by the National Border Patrol Council, the Western States Sheriff's Association, and the National Sheriff's Association. These law enforcement groups and local communities are forced to deal with this problem daily, and Congress must prioritize supporting our law enforcement officials by moving on this legislation. I have said repeatedly that border security is a federal problem that we need to fix, and it should not be put on the burden of our local communities. Thank you again for allowing me to come before you today. I hope you can all join me in supporting this much-needed legislation. Thank you.
I thank the gentleman for his testimony.